All right, y'all. Welcome back to my channel. Now, I'm doing a recap a little bit different. Usually, I put clips and pictures, but today I'm doing a face-to-face review of episode 10 of Baddies Caribbean. Now, this episode had a lot of ups and downs, like normally, but I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. There's a lot of things I do not like about this episode and the way that this season is going. But I did commit to reviewing, and plus I love it. So let's get into episode 10 right now.
Baddie, shot o'clock.
You're always quick to do baddie, shot o'clock, bitch.
Also, side note, I'm on live on TikTok right now. So as I give you guys the commentary, they're going to be hearing the commentary. They're going to be giving me their thoughts along with everything. And we're just going to have a conversation 3 ways. Also, I'm using this new mic that I bought. So let me know what you think of the sound. If you don't like it, let me know. And if you do, let me know. So the episode starts off with Rolly coming in. Natalie is like catching her up, like, girl, we missed you. You missed it. They're catching her up. They're like, oh my gosh, da-da-da. Rolly's trying to speak. Natalie's cutting her off. I'm sure it was just editing, but I did notice that, and that did piss me off a little bit. All right. Now, Rolly, we do notice that she does not take a shot. Now, the reason she doesn't take a shot is because, of course, she just finished surgery. Which is also another reason why I don't think she's super, super ready to even be on the show again. She needs time to heal. But I understand why she wants to go back on so fast. And it's because if you don't, the fans are going to forget about you. Sadly, but true. So I totally get why she's like quick to get back into the scene. We're being told that Bianca is coming back into the house, the next island, because she's feeling a lot of pressure with this Mariah Lynn situation, which is very interesting because I feel like a baddie should not be worried about who doesn't like them, and they just feel like it's so much pressure and so much stress that just because she doesn't like you. Like, that's not baddie behavior to me. I feel like a baddie behavior is, I'm gonna go in any room that I want to go in if I want to go in it. I'm not gonna go in the room, or I'm not gonna like not go in the room because someone's in there that I don't like. Okay, so what's gonna happen? Nat is addressing all of the replacements. By the way, I'm looking at my notes. If you see me, keep looking down. Also, oh my God. The phone was so hot. Give me a minute.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. I'm so sorry about that. My other phone got overheated, and so things was happening. So I have to reset. So now we're filming on a different phone. So Nat is addressing all of the replacements, right? And she's basically saying that like all of these girls are on standby, to get in the house. And Rolly's like, you mean standby like as into like get in a plane like standby? And Natalie's like, yeah, that kind of standby. Now, Rolly said that she's talking to Natalie and she's explaining like she's excited to come back, all the extraness. For some reason, Rolly feels the need to bring up ET's name. Now, if you are a regular on this channel, you know that the only reason that name was brought up was for production reasons so that she could get a storyline, stay in the story, stay in topic, stay on the people's mind, okay? All right, so at this point, everybody is coming back into the living room slowly, like by groups. So the first group is like Jela, Sapphire, Scotty. So they're coming in, they like, yeah, ha, ha, ha. Biggie comes in by herself, and that's an issue. If you're a fan of Biggie, you know that Biggie and Rolly had issues in the past.
It's okay to hug me.
Oh, come on.
Okay.
It made me upset that like every single time I spoke Spanish, a lot of the time you would get upset. And now that we're on Baddies Caribbean, I feel like a lot of the like Spanish girls stuff like maybe deserve a small apology.
Okay, and I apologize to you and for the whole Latina nation.
So let me be the bigger woman, a curvy bigger woman that I am, and I'm gonna give her what she wants.
My brother-in-law is Mexican, so I'm not racist. But hello, Biggie. Thank you.
Wait, so did you write that down, Sapphire?
I'm writing it right now.
Only time can tell if it was genuine or not, or is she just like playing this game with me that she always plays where it's like, I f- you right now, but not for long.
Biggie explains to Rolly Look, this is my issue with you, right? When we were in the other houses in the other countries, you always was talking about me speaking Spanish. But now we're in the Caribbean and that's not gonna fly. And basically, in short, Biggie was like, I want an apology. So Rolly apologized, right? But in her confessional, she was like, "Oh, my brother is Mexican. I'm not racist, and I'm gonna just give her what she wants." Oh, so you're not sorry. So if you do have a Mexican cousin, that Mexican cousin would be okay with you telling people not to speak Spanish because that's their second or first language. Is that what I'm understanding? So you're not sorry. You're just gonna give her what she wants, but at the same time, you're not racist because you have a Mexican cousin, but you're not sorry. Anna comes in with Asian Doll, kind of a weird pairing, but I have heard that they're getting closer, which is a good thing or not. Depends. Um, Let me go check these comments real quick. 1 second. Rapper? Yes, Asian Doll the rapper. So Asian Doll comes in with Anna. Asian Doll literally says out of her mouth, I can't make this up.
So when I walk into the living room and I see Rolly, I instantly just get in fangirl mode because, like, that is really the shit.
Oh, Asian dolls here. Anna came.
I know. I am super excited because Asian Doll just walked in. It really just went down to here because I see Anna walk in with her dry ass weave looking like fucking Easter basket grass.
Over Rolly. But that's okay. If that's what you choose, that's what you choose. As soon as Anna comes in with Asian Doll, it's a whole thing. Anna and Rolly start going at it. They start throwing jabs at each other. Low key, I think Anna was eating with them comebacks because Anna was saying some things that I'm not going to say on here because I don't personally agree with the statements that she said. But they were funny and they ate, and Rolly's comebacks had nothing close to Anna. Now, security, they're breaking up the fight fast, and we know this because they're on injury reserve or whatever that means in Baddies world, they can't fight. So that's why security was breaking up the fight so fast. Tasiki's in the corner talking about something. Y'all can't fight. Y'all's physical bodies are too different. Obviously. Obviously, even after surgery, obviously. Obviously, they're different sizes. Now, I have been seeing some people online talk about does body size really count in a fight? Um, I don't think it does, but it could. I feel like if you got that mouth, you got that mouth. It don't matter if you 60 pounds or 600 pounds. If you got that mouth, you got that mouth. But there are some certain situations where the fight just would not be fair. And I also feel like because they were injured, that is another reason why Tasiki was like, y'all are not fighting. Like, stop right now.
You're not about to fight her, Rolly, though. Like, come on now, Rolly. Y'all is two different weight classes. It don't even make sense.
So with that statement being said, we're gonna move on because there's really nothing to say. I said what I said, she said what she said, and you could come up with your interpretation with that. I'm really confused why Rolly was telling Anna to not throw things while the whole time when they had their argument before, she was throwing things all the time. Like she was throwing the food, she was throwing the bag, she was throwing the gifts. But now that you're in front of other people and you can't get to her like you could get to her before, it's stop throwing things at me, you weak, da da da. But you throwing things too. But the next scene we see, it really honestly, this scene was such a filler scene, so pointless. So pointless. They go to the club. It's they're showing things that they've never shown before. The girls twerking, the girls dancing, throwing money. It kind of felt like a pointless scene. It felt like they were trying to show something different that they've never shown before, but we're not used to that, right? So you can't go from one night a brawl and then the next night or a couple minutes later y'all in a club having fun. Because I feel like the first scene gave us trauma, but then you're trying to like undo the trauma by going to the club. That's not how trauma works, love. So in the next scene, Natalie, Jela, Sapphire, Mariah Lynn, and Scotty go to get henna tattoos. And Mariah, she has glasses on, right? Because she just got into this fight. Mariah's talking about she feels betrayed. She says, I can't believe that Bianca came in this house. She keeps saying she was trying to defend me. Now I feel like it's for the show. Which, pause right now. because the screenshots Mariah Lynn, she didn't know this at that time. But at this time, currently, the screenshots have been posted and we know the truth. So we know that Mariah and Bianca were talking about Sapphire and how Mariah couldn't stand her and how she was going to get into an altercation during filming before Bianca even came. So if that didn't read to you the way that it should have, I'm going to explain it to you in a very much more simpler version. Mariah Lynn was already hyping up Bianca about not liking Sapphire, about fighting Sapphire, about standing 10 toes behind Mariah Lynn because of Sapphire. So when Bianca came in the house, that's exactly what she did. She stood behind her friend for the person that jumped her and the person that her friend was telling her, yo, this person is trying to, I'm gonna have an issue with them. She keep looking at me. We haven't seen that. So you're hyping her up. So when Bianca comes on the actual show, she's gonna stand on 10 toes and she's gonna fight for you. But then when she did that, you expected her to do that in every situation, even when you said different. So when Mariah Lynn said to Bianca, don't jump in, that's exactly what Bianca did. But because you caught that L and you ain't like that, you talking about some, oh, Bianca switching up. She came in here acting like she was going to defend me because of you. And, you know, all these different things. So it's like Mariah was talking a lot of, I got betrayed and this and that, knowing that's not true, just trying to hype up the scene. Girl, give it a break. Sapphire, she talks about the conversation that she had with Bianca, but she words it differently. And she says things that we didn't see. Now, I'm not saying that Sapphire was lying, but what I am saying is that it's possible that Sapphire is making up things to hype up the situation, but also it's also possible that the editors took out things that we didn't see. But I'm going to talk to you about what she said and what we saw and how it's not lining up. Sapphire said, oh, I spoke to Bianca. She said she wants to fight you one-on-one. Bianca never said that. Bianca never said she wanted to fight Mariah one-on-one. She said she wasn't Mariah's friend, which is crazy. But that doesn't mean she wants to fight her. So where I am at is, if Sapphire is lying, you're messy, and that's why we don't want you back. If she isn't lying, I mean, she's not lying. I don't. That's that. Natalie is telling us that the next country we're going to is DR, and all the girls are not coming. She wants to do eviction day. They think this is Big Brother. This isn't Big Brother. Talking about Big Brother, I have a review coming soon or a video coming soon, but stay tuned. This is not any of that. Like, I think the best way that they could have gotten rid of girls was a vote, live vote. Natalie talking about, oh, I went to go speak to people on the side. I went to go talk to people and they told me this person, this person, this person. So we just kind of came up with a conclusion. No. Oh my God, y'all. We're gonna go on to the next scene because I definitely am talking about other scenes. I'm so sorry. We're gonna continue, all right? So in this next scene, it's eviction day. Oh, I'm lying. I'm skipping scenes. I'm skipping scenes. I'm skipping so many scenes. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm getting hot. Jela, in this same scene of them getting henna tattoos and Natalie bringing up eviction day, right? Jayla says she wants Gretchen and Bianca gone. She thinks that Jayla says Slim is not present, which is funny because just one episode ago, right? Jayla, Meatball, Slim, who else was walking with them? I think that was it. Slim is literally talking about no one's gonna kick me out my spot. I stand, I do baddie stuff. And Jayla literally, she asked this exact question. She says, do you feel like you exhibit baddie behavior? Jayla Slim is like, yeah, like I'll fight anyone for my spot. Jayla does this like awkward laugh, like I love that for you. It felt awkward watching. I knew it was awkward. And this episode right now, what I'm about to tell you, proves it. Because Jayla is saying, oh, Slim just is kind of hiding behind the scenes. It's funny that Jayla in this scene was talking about how she feels like Slim is hiding under the rocks and all of that, when she just had a conversation with Slim about if she felt like Slim was being a baddie, and Slim said yes. So it almost feels like Jayla doesn't want anyone else to become a permanent member of Baddies because she wants to like secure her spot on Baddies. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be completely honest when I say this. I don't like that. I feel like if you are a baddie, if you want to consider yourself a baddie and you feel like you're the baddest, you should not be threatened by anyone. But for you to And what's her name said it perfectly, Dia. For you to take food, for you to take money out of someone's hand, out of food out of someone's mouth, it gives it gives the biggest form of haterade ever. It's like the biggest form of a hater that you could be, to have to take food and money out of someone's hand because you feel like they're gonna take your spot. But while I look at the live, run down in the comments down below right now and tell me what you think about this episode so far. Do you think that Jayla was being a hater? Do you think that Sapphire is lying? Do you think that Natalie was lying about that whole I spoke to everyone and everyone said that they really wanted? Do you think she was lying about that? Let me know what you think below. Below. I don't know what I be saying sometimes. Let me know what you think below while I look at these comments. This next scene, we see DTB and Meatball on a balcony. What's funny about this is Meatball is Slim's sister, and Slim is DTB's old op. I don't think they're ops anymore, but when we talk about the eviction scene, they might be ops still because what Slim said to, not Slim, what Tink said to DTB, I'm bugging. What Tink said to Slim before Slim hit DTB was crazy. And yeah. So this awkward scene starts off with DTB talking about, so girl, tell me it was a planned scene without telling me it was a planned scene. So girl will tell me. Meatball says she feels some type of way because she's on top where her sister's op. Obviously, you haven't gotten updated on their issue and how it got resolved, but am I surprised? No. My biggest thing was Meatball. If you didn't like it, leave. If you didn't like that scene, go find someone else to talk to. But you didn't. So, in a couple minutes, Biggie joins them, and Biggie's talking about some. We starting off our baddie day, real good. We here to spill the tea. That was no hate. I love Biggie, but I have to like personate them so you can understand who I'm talking to, where I'm coming from. Cool. Anna comes in out of nowhere. Now, Anna, I think that Biggie was talking about Anna, confessional of Biggie, and then the next scene, Anna sitting in the chair, like, and I was like, where'd you even come from? Not that I'm mad, but like, no introduction, no walk in, no, hey, I'm here, no, nothing. Anna comes in, and Anna's very much instigating. She's been instigating this whole episode. She continues to instigate. I hope that's not her motto this season because I'm not wrestling with that. I don't like that. Meatball says that DTB got beat up, and DTB's like, who got beat up? And Meatball's like, you got beat up. We could get it. We could go again. Meatball's like, you could get it with her sister this time. And Meatball was like, oh, I'm saying it wrong. And DTB was like, well, who's her sister? And Meatball was like, me. DTB, DTB is not scary. So DTB was definitely standing on business. She was like, girl, it is what it is. We could run it if you want to run it. And that's why I love DTB.
I can't keep up.
So basically, I fought Tink. Obviously, that was the audition situation that we had to, get that out.
Got beat up 4 or 5 times.
Who?
No, that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion.
You wasn't even there.
I wasn't.
You was in the house fighting
What?
fucking Christian.
No, I wasn't. If somebody bring up my sister's name, I'm just going to stand on
Okay,
it.
that's your opinion. You think I got beat up. We fought
I
4
know.
times. Okay, well, shit, we could run it again.
Or you can run it just with her sister.
Oh, we
For
can do
what?
that
Why would
too.
you guys be running?
Who's her sister?
Me.
Now, in the next scene, we see Natalie and Scotty and Rolly pre-partying. Back to what I said before, Rolly is not all healed. So she's not drinking again. In the other scene, in the a club scene, the first scene that we saw earlier, she was like, oh, I'm off 2 types of things. She was like, I'm off 2 types of licks. But I don't think she was telling the truth. And if she was, that's not good for your healing. But am I her? No. Everyone comes in. Natalie's like, y'all, we going out tonight. Tonight we're gonna go to the club. Jela says that this is funny too. Jayla's like, we're gonna get ready to go to the club. Natalie's telling us that we're going to the club. But what some of these girls don't know is this their last night. Yeah, girl, because you told Natalie you want Slim gone. And you know that you, right now, this season, the head honcho's sister, head honcho's best friend. So whatever you tell the head honcho, she gonna have a house meeting and say exactly that. So I found that interesting. I don't like that. But Nat's still talking about going out. She's like, we're gonna go out, we're gonna have a great time. But then she drops the ball on everyone. And she says, Dia and Slim, y'all after tonight are not gonna be in the baddie's house anymore. Now I don't like Dia. Just because I feel like she sided up with everyone that didn't like DTB. But I did feel bad for Dia in this moment. her face did really look hurt, and I felt bad for her. Slim, I didn't really feel bad for her because she was trying to figure out who wanted her out. And so she's asking everyone in the house, she's like, who said they wanted me out? Who said they wanted me out? Who said it? Who said it? I think everyone was being scary. I'm gonna just say what I felt. No one was saying it. The only person that was saying things was Anna and maybe Biggie, maybe Jela, but like everyone else was quiet. Let me stay by my notes before I get sidetracked. So I didn't feel bad because Slim is asking where it comes from. No one's saying anything. Um, I'm feeling iffy about Meatball because she's sitting at the chair minding her business, and then she gets in confessionals talking about some. So I hear Slim uh yelling and asking who's saying stuff, and I could hear her almost about to say, whoever said it, stand up. So I stand up and come in the middle. Meatball reminds me of the person in school where there's like an issue over here and these people are over here and have nothing to do with the issue, but then one person from the group is gonna come in like and makes it all about them. How did it become about them? I do not know, but it just always does. Meatball says that she was the one who said she needed that she wanted her out, and now Slim was like, "All right, well, I want to run my fade. I mess with you, but I want to run my fade." For some reason, they might have edited it out. I do not know. But for some reason, they did not fight. Either Meatball stepped down or Slim stepped back. And I don't care that Slim fought DTB. I'm about to get to that. Jayla, in my opinion, was looking very fidgety. She was looking very like when Slim was asking who wanted her out. I'm gonna put that clip. Y'all know I'm good for clips. I'm gonna zoom in and I'm gonna show Jayla fidgeting. She looks scared. Why does she look scared? Well, if we go back to what I said before, I do think that she had that conversation with Slim while they were walking and was like, "You feel like you're a baddie?" And Slim was like, "Yeah, I feel like I'm a baddie. I feel like I fight anyone that doesn't think I'm a baddie." And I feel like Jayla felt intimidated. And so when Natalie brought up the fact of eviction, Jayla was like, "This is my time," and she goes, I feel like Slim should go. I feel like she's just not a baddie. I feel like she's hiding behind the camera. Girl, that's weird because you just spoke to her like 2-3 days ago." And then in the house, when Slim asks, "Oh, who spoke about me?"
Natalie calls a meeting so that we can all pregame and toast, take shots, and just kick it one last time because it's our last night in Puerto Rico. But little do a few of these girls know, it's their last night with the Baddies.
It's our last night in Puerto Rico. We are going out to 787. We're gonna turn the fuck up. But unfortunately, when we leave here and head to the next island, Tia and Slim, you won't be joining us. That's what we do. Everybody want to call out. I don't know. This is Slim is not feeling this information that I just gave her, and it's going up. She's over here like, well, who said that? I want to know who said it.
I didn't vote nobody because I didn't know. But everybody said you, Dia, Gretchen, and Bianca. It's not a vote.
It was conversation. I just want to make it very clear. I asked all the girls in side conversations who should stay and who should go.
And this might not be literally what people like to hear, but get in a circle like you already were. Biggie, who you want out this house? Next, Anna, who you want out this house? Dia, who you want out this house? Tinkerbella, who you want out this house? DTB, who you want out this house? Let them vote like that, and whoever got the highest numbers, I'm so sorry, love, but it's a vote. You have to go. But instead of that same thing, she sits up in the hey y'all, just say hi to my live real quick. She She stands in front of everyone and she goes, "Y'all, we going out to the club tonight. Da 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 da." But Dia and Slim, after tonight, you won't be going out with us no more. And it was, I don't want to use this word lightly, but it felt like bullying. I just say it. I don't know how to put it another way. I don't know how to make it sound not aggressive. It felt like bullying. Um,
Majority said Dia. Majority said Slim.
I have to fight for mine, so I'm staying. Wait, we're not about to just attack people to stay.
I can fight to stay whenever I want to stay.
We're not doing that.
I do what the I want to do. Who are you running for?
Did this dumb just square up with me? I didn't even vote you out, baby girl. This is not fight to the death, baby. Just go home.
Who said go home? I need to go home because I feel like I come here and I exhibit every that I supposed to. I'm not about to fight nobody for their opinions. You know what I mean? If you feel how you feel, whatever, feel how you feel. But I just want to know who said it so I can know who was smiling up in my face, who was being fake, and I know who to say, okay, mark you on my list. A bitch.
Now, I don't like this because I feel like you're not keeping it real.
Do you want these two to stay? I love the two of them. I love them.
Do you want them two to stay? I like this too. Rolly, you want them two to stay? I don't know them. This is weird. Diamond, Miko, Biggie, everything. I'm gonna tell the truth. It wasn't me. I just got here.
I'm not even gonna lie. I thought the eviction was gonna be about me. So when things started rolling and happening how they did, I was a little bit relieved because they've been trying to get me out this house since day one.
Everybody said it. Why y'all pay?
No, don't think everybody. Go home. That's all I want to know is who said
But they just told you.
I want somebody to stand with them. Who said go home? I ain't worried about nobody but Slim.
Slim catching the attitude like, no, fuck. Who voted me out? Who voted me out? So I'm easing my way into the middle because I'm hearing her about to say, you know, whoever voted me out, y'all might as well step right here, step right here. And I feel like she ain't want to hit me because she already knew I was going to get busy and my sister was going to carry after. So
What I said out my mouth is Slim, Grinch, and Dia, y'all really voting for this shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay, so look, but we gotta go and catch our one. Come on.
All of a sudden, Meatball, like, I said I want you to go home.
I said I like Slim, but she's not really saying too much. It's not enough personality on camera. And I feel like the other girls want to be here.
Wait a minute. The decision is made. Dia and Slim, you guys, we're going to bring in replacements. But if you guys are open to still, like, being around, you guys would be replacements going into the other house. And we're going to let the new girls come in and when we go to the next island.
I could, but I work too.
Natalie says to all the people that she's kicking off, she's saying, you could still be a replacement. We're going to bring new replacements in from the house, and then you can take the replacements room in the house. Slim finds out that DTV was the other person that talks about her. They do a lot of yelling, and Slim is like, DTV, get up. And DTV was like, I just got my hair done. I don't want to get up. And Slim was like, I don't care, get up. Slim attacks DTV while DTV is on the edge of the counter. Let me tell you something. Do not do that. One, forget fighting. You could kill the other person. I have to block that out, Eli. Do that post editing. You could hurt the other person a lot. And you could hurt yourself. For example, Slim runs up on DTB. DTB falls back in the chair. Falls back on the ledge. While she's falling back, she grabs Slim's hair, and now they're like fighting on the ground. In the midst of that, Natalie tries to break up the fight, and at one point you see one of the hands get close to Natalie's face, and she screams, and she's like, backs up. No lie, that was how the scream is. I'm gonna put the clip in, because I can't, won't, and should not lie. I will put the clip in.
Hey, I just did my hair.
It's okay, get out, because you just told me you ain't saying nothing. That's why. So what?
She be sneaking people.
I just got my hair done, okay? And we're going out to the club tonight, so I was not trying to get my wig snatched nor pulled off.
DTB goes to the corner, and she tries to throw liquor on her, but security at this point is security might not know exactly how to do their job properly. I don't know if they listen to my video or just more training, but they're getting up on it. They know how to, they're on top of it. So yeah, she tries to throw the liquor. DTB goes in the corner. She goes, okay. And now she's ready to fight Slim. So DTB rips off her wig, and at this point, everybody is like, DTB, don't fight. DTB, don't fight. And DTB is like, I already ripped off my wig. So we're fighting. Sorry, I'm trying to fix this because I could feel it's like uneven and tight, and I don't like that. So DTB's like, we gonna fight. I already whipped up my wig. We fighting. They end up fighting. Now I wrote down each round because I wanted to make sure that y'all knew who won each round. Don't ever get confused about who won a round ever, especially with Eli Brooks. Especially when Eli Brooks is documenting. I'm gonna tell you the full story, nothing but the truth, everything and the truth. First round, DTB ate up Slim. Slim was starting to grab onto DTB's shirt and started to rip it. So at one point, and I'm gonna give a good example. I'm not gonna rip my shirt. That's a drag. Slim grabs her shirt and pulls it. Then keeps pulling it. It started to rip. At one point, DTB starts to put her hand through the sleeve and take off her shirt. Now Mama is shirtless. Shirtless. Dia, what Dia said to Natalie was, Mama, with all due respect, I ain't no replacement. I'm not about to go in no house after all the work I did, after all the business I stood on. She keeps going. She keeps going. She keeps ranting. She keeps ranting. She keeps going.
Guys, we have to go. We're going out. It's our last day in Puerto Rico, and we're all supposed to be on stage when we're turning up. Unfortunately, Slim, the way you just snuck Diamond, you have to go home.
After I told her,
you're going home.
Get up and let's fight.
Dia, I would love for you to take the opportunity of being a replacement and still staying.
And with all due respect, I ain't no replacement. You see what I'm saying? Like, I came here to represent. I wasn't able to have conversations with a lot of the ladies behind closed doors. You see what I'm saying? Everybody was able to have their conversation. My accent does create a barrier with me communicating with people. I'm not staying in no replacement house. I appreciate the opportunity. Everybody that said I should go home. Everybody that said I should go, let me what the your problem? What the your problem?
Okay.
They giving you an opportunity to say, I came in as a replacement on my own shit, and I'm here, and I came back legit. So what's the problem with being a replacement? I'm just saying, though. They giving you an opportunity to stay. They're not even giving it. Do you understand that one? And I came back as a replacement. I had to come back hard. And I shut my mouth and I stayed in my shit. I was a replacement. Proud. So be a proud replacement and stay, or you can get the I don't waste my breath with people. But you know, with the whole situation with me and Dia, she's talking about, I would never be a replacement. Like, what? Slow it down, shorty. I came back as a replacement on my own shit. So why the fuck do you feel so special to make it seem like you gonna downplay the replacements when the replacements is about to come in here and replace you?
I'm not bringing down replacement.
Biggie was like, let me tell you this. I was a replacement. Stop. Biggie, I said this last time, and I'm gonna say this again. If you have to say something, make it make sense. Because you didn't have to say nothing to Bianca. That didn't make sense. You didn't have to say something now. That didn't make sense. Why didn't it make sense, love? And I'm saying love because I do love you. And this is why I'm talking to you. Like, Dia, I would never tell nothing to Dia. Dia, do what you want. I don't even... But Biggie, you were not a replacement to start off in the Baddies world. You went to an audition. You got the spot. Then the next season, you weren't on the main cast. When they went to your hometown or close enough to your hometown, you ended up coming on the show. It was more of like a convenience thing. It was never I'm a replacement. So that's why I feel like your claim and your argument with Dia did not make sense. That's how I feel. After all of this talking, fighting, again, I keep talking about this like PTSD, and then they try to like throw us a club scene. After all this fighting, I'm sitting in my TV like, whoa, like that was a lot to process. All right, y'all, we going to the club. Get ready. Next scene. I don't even have time to process my anxiety, process my thoughts, process who I like, who I don't. That's why I had to watch that scene 3-4 times before I really was like, okay, I understand what's happening and this is how I feel. So they end up going to the club. Next scene, but before we hop to the next scene, y'all already know what I'm gonna say. Let me know in your comments. Let me know in your comments. Well, it is your comments. It's our comments. Let me know in our comments down below how you feel about this scene, this episode so far. If you think the evictions were fair, if you think the fights were fair, and with all those people, like, do you think that what Biggie was saying to Dia was a valid point? Do you feel like Jela was hiding? Do you feel like she was fidgeting in the clip that I just showed you? Do you feel like Anna was instigating? And do you feel like Meatball was either scary, stepped back, or production said don't fight, or Slim stepped back? It could be a lot of things, but I only give you 3 options. Choose one. Very stereotypical to like watermelon. I don't know who Christian is. Christian, do I? Okay, you gotta go now. Thank you, Alexis. Like I appreciate you. I'm so confused what's going on. You play. All right, so we're going to the club. Dia and Slim still want to go out. After the whole house kicked you out, you still want to go out with them. And then what makes it worse, and what I think would have made it just a tad bit less awkward, is if Slim and Dia rode a private van and then the other girls, did their separate thing. Why was Dia in the van with Biggie, Natalie, all the other girls? And Dia is explaining to Natalie, like, I don't know how these girls want to vote me out. Basically, claim, fighting her case. And she's trying to prove to Natalie why she should stay, which I think in the situation alone is humiliating. I think if all the girls already have voted you out and Natalie told you, Mama, you're out, for you to sit in that car and you try to be like, oh, this is why I should stay. How could they do this? It's just embarrassing. Now, Slim, she's in the other car with, I think, Asian Doll. When I show the clips, you'll see. But Slim is in the car with other people as well. And Slim is like, I think she's talking about how she stood on business. I don't know. The reason I don't agree with her standing on business, and then in her confessional in the car, she was like, life goes on, and when things happen, you just gotta keep pushing. And girl, if that's how you really felt, you wouldn't have attacked DTB for no reason. Because let's be honest, the real person you should have attacked if you were mad about God getting kicked out was the CEO, not CEO, EP. Okay, if you really want to talk about it, that's the person that told you you needed to go. That's the person that has the power. But instead of fighting the person that caused what happened to you to happen, you decided to fight DTB. So at this point, it looks like you're mad, jealous. You can't take an L for nothing. And I'm not saying in life you should plan to take an L, but in life you can't be upset when you take an L, because when you take that L, you appreciate them W's way more. Biggie was able to perform La Biggie, Anna was able to perform Ecstasy, and Asian Doll was able to perform what did she perform? I don't give about none of that. Yeah, that's the song she performed none of that. And what I also liked was in their confessionals, they played their own songs in the background track, which I love. Like, first of all, I listen to those songs like outside of the show. So hearing that actual song in the background track not only was like happy for me, but it was like, shouldn't this be what we normally do? Like, shouldn't we be playing the girls' music in the show that they're in? That's about them in their confessionals, in the transition scenes. Like, why are we playing songs that literally, no lie, no shade, no joke, go like, I'm a baddie flying around the world. Where's my lip gloss? I'm a baddie. They can't touch me. I'm a baddie. They can't feel me. I'm a baddie. They can't look because I'm a baddie. Not saying that was the worst, but definitely was not up to the level of the other baddie song. Another example, they'll put a song in the transition like, look around, it's sunny. Look around, it's bright. Going to the club, fighting all night. Look around, it's sunny, it's bright. No lie, like that's the type of songs they be putting on for the like transitions and for the confessionals. It's like, no, put the girl songs. Like you already have them on Zeus, embarrassing themselves sometimes, fighting, doing all this nonsense. You can't even put their songs on the confessionals. That got me tight.
Anyone hating can catch all these hollows. You a baddie? Come and follow. All of my bitches get so on la mano. What's the word? What we doing? Look at the way that I'm moving. All the time. Reposado. Feeling like I hit the lotto. I'ma get money cause that is the motto. Anyone hating can catch all these hollows. You a baddie? Come and follow. All of my bitches get so on la mano.
This club is packed out. I love it. I did not know this many people knew us in Puerto Rico. I'm so sad that this is the last night, but at least we're going out with a bang.
Of course, we got the mic, so now we on shit. I was just, having a good time in the front, rolling my hip. I was lit.
I'm looking
over. The girls is having fun. Dia, Slim, everybody's really killing it. But you know, like, you're here for a good time, not a long time. So enjoy the little bit that you got right now, because after this, gotta go. First things.
Why did I get a notification that says, how do I tell my girlfriend that my brother's stepfather got me? Is that a question? Back to the recap. So next week, pause. So again, if you're new, what we do is we talk about the scenes while I show some photos, and then we actually play the video so that you get like a quick, deep, exclusive recap, and then you get to see the whole thing with all of those deep, exclusive recap pinpoints in your mind. Next week, we see the girls on a flight to DR. Natalie, Scott, Jela, and Sapphire, they're all in a room basically talking about who they want gone. And Scotty and Jela are saying that they want Gretchen gone. My question is, why didn't you get her gone last week if that's really what you wanted? Like, why are you waiting every week to get someone new? Like, it's really giving bully. It's giving team up. It's giving we have more power than you, so we're gonna make more decisions, even if you don't care, even if it's bad for you or negative, or we shouldn't do it. We're gonna do it because we have the power. And Anna, she's in a car and she's on FaceTime. She's on FaceTime, I think, with her mother or maybe a family member. And she's saying how Mariah's mom and her aunt try to jump Anna. I don't even know about this situation. I'm going to tell you guys now. I don't even know any details from online. All I know is that what Anna's telling us, like her parents, her mother and her aunt try to jump Anna, and Anna had to fight back. In the next scene, we see that Mariah is looking for Anna. And what's funny is Mariah starts off the sentence basically saying, "Where's Anna? I know she's young and immature, but you put your hands on her and now you have to lay in the bed that you made." I get that, but it's funny how you brought up her age because you want that to be a factor that makes people feel like, oh, it isn't right for Mariah to do what she's doing, but because she put her hands on her mom and all that, it's okay despite her age. The age doesn't even have a factor. Y'all are on Baddies, y'all are grown adults. But what's annoying is that you're trying to use her age as something that's like, oh, I'm gonna do this because you did this to me. But and I understand that her age is this, but I'm gonna still do it. It doesn't have no factor. It doesn't play hand in hand. So I feel like you're just saying stuff to try to like build your case, but you're building a case against you. Now, Callie and Gretchen, they're standing, I think, by the beach or maybe by some water talking. And I just don't understand why Gretchen and Callie are like this pair that keeps popping up. I'm not tired of it yet, but I'm getting tired of it. Gretchen, she says the N-word again. I don't know why Gretchen keeps saying the N-word. I think that I personally feel like production is antagonizing her to say it, but I don't have no proof on that. So I'm not gonna put that out there officially. But I just feel like something is pushing Gretchen to keep saying it. Cause it's like, girl, you get the point by this point. Yet you still you still going. Now Callie at this point is pissed, and she I think she shoved Gretchen, and they start cutting a lot of things, so it's really hard to like follow the conversation and then figure out exactly like what triggered it. And I'm sure even when the episode airs, it'll be hard because it's like they still edit a bunch of things out, but it does look like they fight, which is okay. I don't. I'm not waiting for the fight, but I'm not dreading to see it. It's more of a like, okay, let's see what happens.
I'm home. This is my country.
Who do we really want in here and who don't we want?
I just want Gretchen gone.
I've been saying that. Hello? Titi. Why the Mariah's mother and aunt just try to jump me, Titi? I had two attacking me. I'ma slap that. I just want to know where on that. That's my mother. She was touched. I know Anna's young and ignorant, but now you made your bed and you gotta lay in it.
I told you that, man. I had no nobody tell
And you can't say my
nothing.
nigga. You already know they not fucking with it. You already apologized. I don't gotta apologize to you. Now you do. Now I'm taking it personal. That's right. All right, then bring it down, bitch. I'm telling you to bring it down.
And with all of that, that is episode 10 of Baddies Caribbean recap. I really hope that you all watching this really enjoyed it. Make sure you please interact down in the comments below. Let me know what you think of every section that I talked about. If you agreed with what I said, let me know. And if you didn't, still leave your comments and let's have that conversation. Make sure you like this video, subscribe. We are at over 200 subscribers. So I know I should have said that in the beginning, but thank you so much for 200 subscribers. They just keep growing, and I am appreciative of every single one of you, whether you're following me for recaps, remixes, or another reason. Whatever reason you're following me for, I really appreciate you. I can't thank you enough. Thank you for becoming a GOAT. We kind of started this on TikTok, but those who support me, those who engage with me, and stay tuned with everything I do are GOATs. Because if you're supporting the head GOAT, then I gotta support the other GOATs, right? Like, we a big family. So thank you for that. I really appreciate it. Make sure you stay tuned for my next Baddies recap. Also, let me know if you like these recaps where I'm sitting down talking to you about the show rather than just having videos and pictures. Shout out to Matt who recommended this, and shout out to everyone who keeps supporting my videos. Y'all, when I drop a Baddies recap, sometimes I don't even know if it's gonna do good. Sometimes when I drop them late, I'm literally like, it's probably not gonna do good because I dropped it late. And when they do good, it really like makes my heart really warm. So I can't even thank you enough. But stay the goal. I'll see y'all soon. All the stars are now aligning.